Alrighty, we are live. Finally. Oh my gosh. What a day. What a day. Bros is on. I was watching some of your Grand Theft Auto today. I think you did something on Grand Theft Auto earlier. Anyway, lawn tractor from hell. I'm editing a video right now. I had a tractor in my driveway for about a month. A few things wrong with it, and it just kept biting me in the butt, one after the other. And I came home tonight. I spent 3 hours. It's now done. It's ready to be delivered, but I'm just announcing that tomorrow I'll do a premiere with this video, and you guys are going to look at it and say, why the hell did you do that? I did stupid stuff. I did smart stuff. It was one of these things where I was working on it and it nearly broke me. It nearly got me to the point where I said, I'm not working on this crap anymore. It just got to that point. You know what I mean? Just one of those things. I just wanted to announce it, but I'll put out a premiere and all that crap, and we'll see. I texted a few of my other friends, and we'll see who's out. Let me throw the link out there. But there is the link. I got to get the pop-out chat. I just wanted to put the filters on because of all that crap that happened on Mix last week. I just wanted to make sure I had enough protections going on so that the trolls couldn't get in. So, hey, Will, how you doing? Congrats on your LLC, Will. Hopefully that'll work out for you. Scott Keller. Nope, not MTD. Nope, wasn't MTD. Nope. It was a popular brand, but not MTD. And hey, Rich, how you doing? But like I said, this tractor, stupid stuff, smart stuff, idiotic stuff that I did, stuff that I didn't do. After watching it, you're going to say, do I even want to work on small engines? Because some stuff is like, really? Stupid stuff, easy stuff, hard stuff. Just, seriously, it just, no, made to destruct, Will. Made to destruct. I know it's late there in the UK, but I just got in and I just had my dinner. So I try and time it so the UK guys can be up, but that's okay. Boardman, Ohio. Hello, Les. How are you? Yeah, 11:23 out there. That's all right. You guys like staying up a little bit late, so that's okay. We'll see who shows up. But the link's out there if anyone wants to stop up, say hello. But like I said, tomorrow I'm going to premiere the video. And with the premiere, I guess you get to do a live chat with people. So that way you could watch me acting like an idiot and you could tell me idiot. And that way we can talk and we'll have the chat while the video is running. So that should be fun. It should be fun. But yeah, it was just one of those things where I got home. I said, great, I'm going to put the part on that I bought. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be done. And I was going to do a video with one title saying how to do this. But then with all the crap that happened in the last 3 hours, no, it's Tractor from Hell. It's definitely Tractor from Hell. So it's just, it's going to be one of those things. Husqvarna 51. Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. Hopefully you're busy, Will. Usually you are. Anyone that doesn't know my friend Will here, Will set up an LLC for his business there in Eastern Connecticut. He's about an hour from me, east, toward Rhode Island. And he's got his own channel, Will Small Engine. What's your channel, Will? You can put a link out if you like. He's boat mechanic, outboards, inboards, all that stuff, small engines, real good stuff. So check out his channel too. Yeah, Luke, if you want to throw a link out to your channel or whoever, I don't care. I'm going to edit it either tonight or tomorrow during the day when I have a chance, and I'll probably put it out. What's a good time for you guys? Well, I get home from work at 4 o'clock, so that's what, 9 o'clock your time? So I'll probably do it when I get home. So say 9 o'clock your time in the UK. So that's probably the earliest I can put it out because, like I said, I don't get home from work till about 4 p.m. My time, 9 p.m. your time. So, but it's all right. We'll check it out. Let's see. There's the link. Zombie, how you doing? But it's going to be a little bit funny, a little bit stupid, a little bit like, why did you do that, idiot? Things like that. And it's just, hey, we work on small engines. We do stupid stuff. We remember and forget stupid stuff. But this thing just had me going, and I was ready to just set it on fire. I really was. And at the very end, the last thing that got me was something totally stupid. I should have realized it, but it had to do with the customer wanting to save money. And I don't think I'll do it again. But you'll see. You'll see in the video. Just stupid stuff. You're going to look at it and go, why would you do that? Well, I did it because the customer wanted it and saved money and all that crap. So anyway, whoever wants to come on up, say hello. For Long Boy. Yeah, you could, Will, if you like. No worries. It's still in the basement. Like I said, it's been a crazy. The last week at work has been nuts. Henry, how you doing, my friend? Stop up if you like, Henry. The link's out there. I'll put it out again. I'm just announcing my Tractor from Hell video. I'm going to premiere it tomorrow, and it almost made me want to give up small engine work. It was just one of those things where I said, you know what, 915. Why would 915 be better? I'll do whatever you want. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. Final touches on the yard. City inspection. City inspection of what? The yard? Zombie, what are you doing? They're inspecting your yard? What are you doing? Landscaping or something? Ray McCarty. Hello, Ray. How are you? How's it going? But like I said, the link's there. If anyone wants to join, feel free. I can take up to 6. Let's see. I emailed our friend Bruce, and I said, going live. He thinks I mean him going live. No, I meant me going live. If you wanted to just say hello or something, that's okay. That's okay. But Will just subbed. Is my link okay? Oh, Will just subbed. Is my link okay? Yeah, there we go. Our friend Henry. Hold on a second. Henry, what's going on, brother?
How you doing? I don't know how long I could stay on for because I'm waiting for a phone call from the girl that's bringing my dad. He ended up having to go to the hospital for more tests and stuff like that. And
yeah, no worries.
So once she calls, I gotta maybe break away.
Hey, at least you're brave enough to come up. I'm waiting for other people. Who knows? But it was just one of those days, Henry. I got home. I started working on a stupid tractor. And how many times have you had him where you said, that's it. I'm done. No more. That's it. Throw it all out. Burn it. That's what my afternoon was like. I got home from work at actually, no, 2 hours, right? What time is it? I stopped at 6, so I got home at 4. So 2 hours. Anyway, but I spent 2 hours literally pulling my hair out, and you'll see it in the video, and you laugh your ass off. You really will. You're going to look at it and go, idiot. And yeah, I was. I did stupid stuff. I did good stuff, bad stuff. But
what kind of writer is it?
Aaron's. And but it was one of those things where you're going to look and say, idiot, why are you doing that? Or, okay, do this. And I think I'm going to take the collage. And I did about 6 or 7 addendums afterwards where like, you think it's over now? Nope. Yeah. And then it's another 2 minutes. Or then all of a sudden, yeah. And all of a sudden, no. And then take another one. And then at the end, I finally said, leave, just go, just get out of here.
Right. Writers could take sometimes a couple of weeks to solve the problems,
This thing's been sitting in my driveway for a month. It hasn't been sitting for a month because I was working on it for a month. I literally probably have, I don't know, maybe 4 hours into it, 4.5 hours, but waiting for parts and stupid stuff like that, or the motor's sitting on my bench ready for, in this case, it was a camshaft, and it was like, I don't feel like doing it today. Well, 4 weeks later, I better put the damn thing in, so he's been paying someone to cut his grass. And it's like, he asked me the other day, I said, yeah, okay, I'll do it. But I got in what I call it the small engine funk. I just got in a funk where I didn't want to work on anything. I would get home. I literally wanted to just say, okay, turn on the Yankee game or something or whatever. And, just relax.
That happens periodically.
Oh, it gets crazy. What's up, Scott?
Oh, nothing. Just finishing up the grass.
Yeah. How much grass you got at the homestead over there? You got a couple acres or what?
9.
Oh, wow.
9.
Cool.
Imagine cutting that every week, Ken.
No way. Let's see.
We've been cutting it every week with that John Deere LX 176 for 25 years.
Oh, you can't kill those engines. Yeah.
No.
Who else we got to check? Kevin Gallagher, hello. Jason Summers, hello. Mendit's back. Thomas Andrew is even here. No, definitely not the Compson. No, it's a Briggs engine, but it was just stupid stuff, and I did stuff, and the owner did stuff, and the tractor did stuff, and it got to the point where I was ready to just set it on fire and say I'm done. But we'll see. It'll be an entertaining video, but it's funny. You think it's over, and it's like, no, it's something else happened. Then, yeah, okay, see you later, guys. Nope. And then there's gonna be another one, another. There's like 4 of these things, and it was like stupid stuff.
Yeah, I just gave.
Hey, I'd love to see a burner tractor. I think that'd be awesome.
But Henry is going to watch it and say, "I've been there. I guarantee it." You know, because it's funny. We try not to do the same mistakes over and over and over again, but we do. Ultimately, we do. We forget what we discover and all that stuff. So there's always times when I said, "Oh crap, why did I do that?" You know, or it's like on a Kohler K series. The first thing you have to do is put in the PTON bearing. If you don't put that in first, and then you try and do something else, like put the cam in, you're like, "Ah, crap! Now I got to put the bearing in." You know, stupid stuff. It happens all the time.
Oh yeah. Now I just gave my son that L120 that I fixed up. I gave him Troy built personal pace one, and he says it took him an hour and a half to cut the grass because he just bought this house, you know. So he
Lime, that area.
Pardon me?
What did you say? East Lyme, that area?
Yeah, East Lyme. Yeah.
East Lyme, nice, beautiful area. Yeah.
So now we gave him a writer. I said, "Here, that's a what do you call it? A gift for your first house." You know.
There you go. How far is he from the water? Is it pretty close?
Yeah, about 10 minutes. He said.
There you go.
Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah.
Come on, Luke. What's with the white curtains? Where's my dots? Tell Laura, get with the program. Where's my dots?
It rained today. She can't. She'll have to dry them when it's dry.
There you go.
And then they can be back up. I think people are missing them. They're going to have to go back up, aren't they?
I'm telling you, it's your trademark now. It is. What's going on? Anything good?
Pardon?
What's going on over there?
Well, I didn't do that much work today. It rained this morning. I went out to a couple of hours work. Been doing bits and pieces in the shed. I managed to find that fuel tap, what I lost.
Oh, really? For the poop?
Yeah, it's on the frame.
Oh, get out. Just sitting there?
Honestly, I thought, because I drained the tank last and, you know, washed it out and that, I thought, no way did I put the tap back on. I'd looked everywhere for hours, then looked, and I couldn't believe it. It was on there.
But I'll give you something even better. It's sort of, this is like a teaser for my video for tomorrow, but I was working on this engine, and the 4 screws that hold the shroud on, you know how they're special shoulder screws on a brig?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I put the screws on the foot peg, the footboard. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
As
what did I do yesterday when I got it running? I went around the yard and played with it, right? So,
God.
Yeah. Well, no. 2 were there. One of the long ones for the back and one of the short ones for the front.
Oh, yeah.
All right. But where the hell you going to get Briggs special shoulder screws? But watch the video. Watch the video. No. Watch the video. It's interesting.
If you ever need anything like that, Ken, I got plenty of them.
I've got literally, Henry, 200 pounds of hardware. My buddy Myron, who's 91 years old, he taught me about small engines. He's 91. He gave me 2 5-gallon taping barrels full of hardware, literally 200 pounds of hardware from 50 years of small engine repair. Yeah. I've got any possible, but not just that, but watch the video. You'll enjoy it because it got better as it went along. You know?
If you do it at 9:15, I have to pick my daughter up at 9 o'clock, so I'll be back at 9:15.
Yeah, either way, I just want to make sure people are here. No big deal. But I think you look at it and go, God, he's an idiot. It's going to be interesting. It really will.
I've been there and done it.
We do stupid things, and you know, you're sitting there and you're like, oh my God, and you just want to go for a walk, or like I said, set it on fire. You know, you really don't want to. You know, how many times we say, I'm not fixing anything else, that's it, I'm done. And I did that for like the last month. I really haven't fixed a lot of anything. And it's funny because my monetization went down to like almost nothing.
It does, it makes a lot
this month.
On my other channel, I don't put a lot up on there, and I noticed it sort of, you know, how it dips down. You put a video or 2 up, then you see it rise again quite quick.
Oh, I've been getting, you know, a little bit each month for the past 3-4 months. This month, nothing. And I looked and I'm like, it went down. Like, well, it's like you said, content. You got to put up content.
Got to keep doing it.
Yeah. Notice that a lot of guys, they have a small advertisement prior to the video or prior to anything. You know, they're either their video or their stream or whatever. And so that must give them enough time for monetization for the month, you know, because Otherwise, if people skip out on any of your ads, if
Yeah.
nobody's watching them.
Yeah. But this one here, I think, deserves a premiere where I can be live on the side while we're watching it, like Everyday Solars does. She'll do a video now with a premiere so that she can chat with us while we watch it. So that's more fun anyway. So
I've done that a couple of times. I've done that a couple of times.
And plus, with the premiere, you get people see it in your community page, all that stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You can't do the community thing until you're. I can't do it on the iPad. I can't do it on the iPad. I don't think.
No, I don't know. Probably not. But you can do it on a Chromebook.
Yeah. Yeah. I can do it on this laptop. Probably. I'll probably be all right on here.
Yep. Let me look back in the chat here.
Hey to everybody in the chat because I don't see your chat because I'm on my iPad.
Hey, hopefully, Henry, you saw the well wishes from everybody the other day. I know they were all going over to your video. So.
Yeah, I did. It's great. I mean, everybody's great,
Oh, yeah, it's like family here. It really is. I mean, my wife calls it my computer family, but it really is. And we all help each other out.
It's a better family than our original family.
Sometimes, right? Yeah, sometimes I wonder, right?
What are you doing?
Let's see what we got here. Jason Summers.
I was going to try my iPad tonight, actually, but when I clicked through the stream, I said sign in and everything. I couldn't remember what the sign in was, so I just got the laptop out.
Zombie, enjoy your dinner. I didn't finish all mine. I had a pot pie, but it was too much crust. I don't like tons of crust. I like the filling.
Yeah. I usually take the crust and stuff it inside, let it.
Yeah, this one here it had like a square or rectangular, so the top was very thick. Too much bread.
Grandma Smith makes the best pot pie.
What is it?
The Grandma Smith's there. Whatever it's called. One.
I forgot the name of it. It's something with a woman's name, Mrs. something or other. But it's not bad.
Oh, come on.
The filling's good.
Come on, quit mawing me, dog.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Hey, we got a loudmouth coming up, so you better hold your ears. There, with the flamethrower.
With a big pipe, yeah.
People use matches. He uses a flamethrower.
I could feel the heat.
Don't mind the hairy armpit.
Uh-oh.
So, Luke, where's the wife?
Yeah, it was Laura.
Outside the room. She's just been. Actually, I've been pretty late with the T-shirt giveaway. I haven't got them done yet, but we've done them tonight. They're packed up, ready to go. They're ready to go. So she's just finishing that off and getting them packed up and that.
Well, I'm a little disappointed though, Luke, because I was watching your video repairing the fender. Okay, and it is a teaser. She's in the shot that announces the video. You see her face, and then all you see her is at the end for about a second and a half.
Yeah,
you want to see Laura in these videos. Come on.
Actually, there's going to be more with the camper. There's going to be more because she's got to do more work on that.
Yeah. Now, is that something you're going to go on like all kinds of trips, or what's the plan?
Well, I've had that about 13 years.
Oh wow!
I did it up once, used it a bit, then it sat there, and them vans rust like there's no tomorrow. So I've nearly got round to welding it up. Well, I'm getting there. I've only got a few bits to go.
Yeah.
And next year I'm going to use it first part of the year. Then I'll probably sell it because I just got a funny feeling it's one of them. The rust is going to keep coming back.
What is it? What kind of van is it?
It's a Ford Transit Mark V.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it commercial that you converted, or was it always like a camper? Yeah. You call them caravans, right? Is that what you call them?
Yeah, well, I have camper van. I call that one.
Okay.
But I bought one before, the same shape, and it rusted out.
Oh.
So I changed everything over onto another van the same, but that turned out to be quite rusty as well. But I did it then. This was back 10, 12 years ago, and but they did actually do factory ones, but that wasn't a factory one. But I'll do a tour around it later on when we move it and tour inside and everything, and I'll put it up.
Luke, when you're fixing the rust, once it's fixed, use bar and chain oil for, spread it on your metal.
Yeah,
behind it, Henry, or on it?
Put it right on there. Spray it on there. Wipe it on there. Any way you could get on.
Like instead of fluid film, or what?
Yeah. Bar and chain oil, the best.
Okay. Wow.
Because it's
that's sticky. More trouble with bar chain oil. It's toxic if it drips.
But
Yeah, I
that's
guess.
where I went. That's where I went wrong last time. I didn't, through the little holes and that, I didn't pump anything in there at all. I just did it and left it, and that's why it's
Yeah.
come through again.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I
next
like
time,
the fluid film because it's basically sheep lanolin, so it's not toxic or anything.
yeah,
And actually you can get now before winter. Now's the time to buy those rust-proof things because they'll go up once the snow hits.
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't get too much. We don't get too much snow here.
No, but you
We-
got. How close are you to the water though?
I'm 50 miles away from the water.
Because I know
Yeah,
you were saying
rain-
Russ, Mick down there because he's right by the water, and I know guys on the coast.
But it
Yeah,
rains
it's a bit worse. That it will be worse nearer the coast. Yeah, my car come from near the coast, and that not actually rusty, but it's got a lot of surface rust underneath because you know the salt and that. But yeah, we don't get very harsh winters, but then it's a real north-south divide. When you go up to northern England and then Scotland, lot worse up there.
Yeah, I feel bad when I see Ali Mack sometimes. I look at some of the stuff he's working on, and my God, there's like just clumps and clumps of rust. It almost looks like a scone or something where you're peeling the layers of pastry off, and it's rust.
It must be horrible working outside up there in the winter. It's bad enough down here, but up there.
I do it here. I work outside all year. I mean, I never forget one time working on a snowblower. It was like 5 degrees Fahrenheit, almost real cold. It was like minus 20 down your way. But I'm out there with no gloves, with gasoline, and I'm numb. But you don't think about it. Then you get inside. It's like, ow. You start to thaw out, and you're like, wow, that hurts.
Yeah.
I remember, I think it was last year, I was in the shed and I was cleaning a carb and I had gloves on, disposable gloves, but I had carb cleaner and it was so cold, and the carb cleaner is really cold, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And my hands were so numb when I come in.
Well, because of the evaporation rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they were cold.
It'll petes. But I think I saw Steve in there. Steve Small Engine, he chimed in.
Yeah, he was in there.
Yeah, he did.
I wanted Brucey to chime in, but he thinks I want him on the live itself. No, just chime in. So I sent him a message. It's hard to get the Canadian guys because Steve is 3 hours behind us and Bruce is 2 hours behind us. So right now, Steve, it's only 3:42 in the afternoon and 4:42 for Bruce. So
and what is it there where you are?
It is 6:42 here on the East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
So and you're 11:42. So,
yeah.
But that's
I'll stay until 12 then.
Yeah.
Then I better get to bed.
Usually I'll see Mick in here if he's on his way to work or even at work sometimes. He'll do videos from his train tamper machine or whatever. So
I spoke to him quite a while this morning, actually, Mick. We had a chat. He's packing up all his bits and pieces to send out from the giveaway and that.
Oh, he had tons. Yeah, but all the mowers he's got, my gosh, he's got tons of stuff.
That's got to cost him a couple $100, huh?
It's going to cost him
he got a good deal on that stuff. But he was saying all those giveaways was 300 pounds, so about $450 US, and that's with the discount from James.
But then there's a postage as well, which is going to cost a bit as well.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, was there any in America, or was it all Europe?
Don't think there was any in America. I don't think so.
Too bad.
Which he got away quite lucky there.
Oh yeah, no. If he had Canada or Australia, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
Australia would have cost more than the
rigged.
Yeah, it was bad. Some good winners.
I know. I just said.
Except that one guy. The one guy who was bitching and moaning about it. I was like, hey, go by the rules. He had rules. He applied the rules, and that was it.
I said to Mick, you've probably lost one sub now because of him.
That's right. Pate's is selling a mower at $745. Oh yeah, the Gabers are going to love you, Pate. They're going to love you.
Can you still sell them over there at the moment? Are people still buying mowers, or is it slowing down?
Yeah, I mean, some still buy. Now is the time to sell any mower or tractor with a bagger because leaf season is coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And then you start to sell leaf mowers because once the leaves start falling, once you have the first frost, like in mid to end November, boom, the leaves will just drop. And once it's nuts.
Everybody wants a deal now, too, because it's the season. And I mean, Long Island's different than the rest of us, I think we get half of what Long Island gets.
Even less than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's like that tractor Pate's just sold for 1,500.
Oh.
If I put that on that same tractor here, they'd be rolling over laughing.
Oh, I would have got to use Kubota for that kind of money, you know?
You know,
That's-
he finds all these things on the side of the road that are in mint shape. All they needs is
Oh,
a
yeah.
carburetor adjustment. Over here, you look on the side of the road, you got to take it to the dump
Yeah.
because it's all rusty and no good. People
Yep.
wear them out to the T
Oh,
over
yeah.
here, you know.
You know what I see a lot up here? I don't know. People in my town, they're so crazy. They'll buy a new snowblower in the beginning of winter. Come spring, they put them on the side road for $50-$100 because they say they don't want to store them.
Yeah. Well, because they figure they spent $700, they would have spent $2,000 if they had to pay somebody. So, you know, they got or their kids got some exercise and they saved a little money. You know?
You kidding me? You can find kids around here will do a driveway here for $10.
Wow. Not over here. We had a kid come by last year. Now, my driveway is tiny. I got 60, 80 feet. It's not that long. And kids came by one time. I'll never forget. It was a few years ago. And I'm out there, you know, and they're like, "Oh, you want us to shovel?" And I just, for the heck, I said, "How much?" They're like, $75. I'm like, "Excuse me?" I mean,
I'll come and do it.
Driveway
I was like, $75. I figured maybe like $20 or something like that because it wasn't a lot on the ground. And they're like, no. I said, keep walking, you know?
Do you get quite a bit of snow?
It depends. They're saying 2 years ago, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's why Pate was saying he was wondering if he was ever going to sell the stuff. But last year, you couldn't get enough snow blowers. We had, what was it, Henry? We had like a 2.5 foot storm. Then we had like a 1 foot storm and then like a 10-inch storm. Yeah, every week or two, you'd have a storm. And Pate's, look back on some of their videos when we had like the 2.5 footer. Oh my God, they were going crazy. I thought Christine was going to freeze. She looked like bee red, but she's out there just like he is. It's funny because people don't know this though. Pate's actually do snow removal. They'll actually, you know, get paid and do snow removal as well as sell machinery. So these guys, I mean, talk about, you know, just making hand over fist, but they're working for it. They are working their butts off. So, you know, hands off.
We get very little down here. I did speak to my dealer in the next town, and he said they sold one snow blower to a school once, and I thought, I don't know what they need one for. You don't need one here. We're lucky if we get an inch on the ground.
What you guys can use is a sweeper. The sweepers with the broom on the front.
Yeah.
That's all you guys need.
Or even a backpack blower if it's light. Just get it as it's coming down.
That'll do it here, yeah.
I've been using that. I love using it on the cars and trucks. When as it's coming down an inch or two, I just got to blow it all off. And you never have to worry about taking it off the car. Because I have a garage here, but it's not big enough to put a car in. So it's more like a shed. So I've always had outside vehicles, and I can't stand going out there. There's ice on the car and snow on the car, and you got to be at work in a half hour. Oh my God!
Deal with all that.
Crazy. Hey, Sellers, how are you?
How you doing, Sellers?
Oh yeah,
I do snow removal.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, here you go,
accounts.
Thomas.
20 accounts.
Look at
oh man, that's working all night.
Crusty.
They've been on fire.
I'm about to light my Craftsman on fire.
Oh, you don't like Tecumseh? Look at this. This Tecumseh has been started in 3 years. Royal Purple Oil. 3 years, Tecumseh. Hell, it's even got a speaker on top.
What is it?
All right, let's start on the second pull.
Let's see. We're going to be
fuel on it? You got fuel in it?
Yeah, it's been sitting there for 2 years. 3 years, excuse me. Let's see what's in there.
Snowball.
Smell like turpentine.
Well, let's see what it'll do.
Give it a few squirts, right?
I took a mower out. Yeah, I took a mower out the other day. I'd been in the shed 2 odd years, and the carb was all manky. I had to have all that off. It all varnished up in there.
Oh, that's a big one, Scott. 36 incher. Holy cow!
Oh yeah, this is an Arians 1236.
1236, 12 horsepower, 36 inches wide. That's big.
Yeah, that's a biggie.
I think it might be out of gas.
And why
might
is
be out
it
of gas.
instead of 2 years? You
Because
didn't
I haven't
use
had
it
enough
last-
snow to use it. Nope.
You didn't have enough snow last year?
Nope.
Really? Oh, we had tons.
I
Yeah,
know. Where's he? Florida?
No, he's Elmira area, upstate New York, like Binghamton, that area. Usually, I thought they had a lot of snow up that area.
We haven't
my
had
daughter
enough snow in
lives
2
up
years.
Ken, you're frozen.
Well,
My daughter lives
I don't know
up
if there's gas in it.
keep
Let's see
pumping.
if it'll
Let's see if it
start.
starts dripping on the floor. That's
I
how
think
I
it was-
tell.
It
Keep
did.
pumping it.
I think it was about 3 odd years ago. I think it was three or 4 years ago. We had the Beast from the East, they called it, and yeah, we did have a lot of snow that year.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
I
look
think
who's
it's out.
there, Mr. Mick.
Uh-oh. Heading to work,
How you
Nick?
doing, Mick?
Hey. Yeah,
Is he frozen?
Oh, he looks frozen.
I
Yeah.
just got in trouble.
No, he's just playing.
He was goofing on us.
Nick, one of my lead men today was looking at my videos, and he goes, "Who's this Sir Mick guy?" I go, "That's Mick." He goes, "Yeah, but it said Sir Mick." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Who's that?" I said, "Tim." He didn't realize.
Not many people outside the royal family do, to be fair. Hello, little Luke. How you doing?
How you doing? Yeah.
So work night, Mick, or what?
Well, turn up. Turn up. Have a little look. See what I can do.
And see who's live on YouTube.
Mate, you chose your job. I chose mine. It's as simple as that.
Actually, a lot of mine. It depends how. I have to do enough to keep them happy. That's all.
Yeah,
Is that Briggs or is that the engine?
I don't know.
I was going to say it's only. Holy cow! I think his microphone's acting up. It can't.
Yeah.
It runs.
Oh, yeah.
Is it underwater?
No, I think his microphone, with all
I
the
know,
noise,
yeah.
can't keep up with it. I thought he was farting. I didn't know what the hell.
I think it's just picking up static from his teeth.
There you go. Very good, Scott.
So, what time did you start, Mick, or turn up?
I don't start till midnight. I'm only about.
Oh, so you're not actually even started yet.
No, I don't get. Well, technically yes. I turn my van on. As soon as my van turns on, I book on.
What part of the country are you in tonight, Mick?
Oh, long way from home tonight. I'm a long way from home. I left my house at 23:50. I'm now on site.
3 minutes.
Hopefully 3 minutes.
3 minutes away from my house.
Most of
you
my
up
jobs
nor-
are within
up north
10
tonight?
minutes.
Did you walk or did you drive?
I have to drive, Mr. Briggs, because there's certain safety equipment I have to take with me, and I cannot carry it all. So
Is that your van or a work van?
that's work, man, not mine.
Okay. What, do you have it at your house, or you got to go to work and get it?
Ever since the old virus, we were instructed to take all vans home, but they wanted one van, one person. So,
So you don't use that for work, do you? Or mowers, do you?
no, not possible.
All right.
Not possible because they have above here. They have a little tracking system, which is a GPS tracking system.
Oh, do they?
Which they actually turned off last year because they didn't want to pay their bill anymore. So technically, as long as I don't speed, they can't turn the tracking device on. So no, would never ever use this for work.
Have they ever penalized anybody for misuse?
Yeah, they do. But it's sort of one of those unwritten rules. If you got a sofa to pick up or a fridge freezer, and you say to the gaffer, "Can I take a flatbed home this weekend?" Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, okay, mate. Yeah, no problem. But if you get caught, you get caught. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Where do we have that derailment, Ken?
Again?
Where do we have that train derailment? Was up in Idaho or somewhere? 3
When
people
was
died.
this? Just now?
Yeah, an
Past 2
Amtrak
days.
train derailed.
What, today?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even look
past
at
Yeah.
2
this.
days. Yeah, 3 people
no.
died, 37 in the hospital.
Oh, wow.
It's
Yeah.
not uncommon, is it? There's nothing but sheer weight holds them to the ground. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Gravity. Yeah.
It doesn't happen too often in the UK, does it? But we get the old one now and then, don't we?
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, don't we hear about them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, a derailment is a derailment. In our eyes, any derailment
Montana.
is a derailment. So even if one
Yeah.
comes out of sidings and just drops off in the dirt, we classify it as a derailment, you know. But
Yeah.
you guys don't get to hear about it.
No.
Yeah, it happens
There
all
was-
the time.
There was a big one up Scotland, weren't there, a while back? That was
Yeah,
bad.
that was on steel sleepers. I think that was down to geometry. Geometry track was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, that was
It happens
quite
all the
bad.
time. Yeah,
But
it
let's-
happens.
Oh, unless people get injured or something, I suppose you don't hear about it, do you?
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly.
Yeah.
That.
Hey, Will, you want to show up at my house at 1 p.m. on Saturday? Just remember, Mick's is at 1:30, so I can only spend a half hour, and then Mick owns me 1:30
Hell
on,
yeah.
on a Saturday.
Yeah, he owns us all.
That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
1:30, I'm in front of the tube watching my buddies. So
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not really consistent at a lot of things, but 1:30 on a Saturday, yeah, I'm usually.
Gotta happen.
It's,
It's gotta happen. Otherwise, you get marked down as absent without leave.
there you go. I know. One day he kept me in the freaking basement all afternoon. I said, "Screw it," I hung up.
Where,
Yeah.
Remember that about 6 months ago or 3 months ago?
mate?
I was actually-
No, it was only like a month ago.
As a customer, and I rush in and I get there and it's like basement. Finally, I think I texted Thomas or somebody. I said, "Screw it, I'm gone," and I left.
Mate, it happens. I think I had 2 emails this week of people trying to get onto the show and they couldn't get in the basement. It's what it is. You turn up late, you don't get a spot.
But with your, what are you allowed now? 10, right, Mick? The way you do it now? Is it
I'm
10?
allowed 10,
10,
but there must be 10 chatters. If there's someone trying to get in and no one's talking, that person goes down. End of.
Oh,
How many in the basement?
yeah.
how many
There's people in the basement. Hold on.
I can have 10 upstairs, and I think 1 in the basement. That's it.
Boneyard.
Hey guys, what's happening?
Boneyard, how you doing?
How you doing, Boneyard?
Good, good. How you all doing?
I've not seen
Good,
you
good.
since 1936. Where you been?
Oh man, I've been super busy this whole year.
Are you being as lucrative as pates out on the island, or what?
Oh my, I am like super packed.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
What's selling there, Boneyard?
Well, I'm not. What do you
You're
mean?
more
far as-
prepared. Yeah, you're more.
Yeah, I'm more repairing. I mean,
Yeah.
I do sell some, some push mowers, self-propelled mowers,
Yeah.
beginning of the summer. But other than that, I'm all repairs. And I've been busy on a lot of walkers here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it's been a busy year for me too, bruv. I've been busy.
yeah,
Yeah, but Mick,
It's
you got to
good.
get another shed or something. You got no space.
I've got another 30 coming in 2 weeks time.
Oh, wow. Holy cow.
Have you got the space to hide them?
We've decided we've agreed that I can do what I like.
Yeah, let me ask you though, Mick. With the weather out there, you get a lot of rain though. That doesn't affect the inventory, or what?
Yeah, it does. I've got 7 or 8 nice top end, what I call top end machines coming in. So that I'm going to have a tidy out in the workshop, and then have to be stacked in there, and every video moved out, put under a tarpaulin, and put back again, and all that sort of stuff. That's got to be.
I just get like buckets and that and put or whatever and put them over the engines outside with a sort of rope. At least if you keep the engine and keep it away from the fuel tank so water can't get in, it's okay, isn't it?
I think Martin and Gary should come over and put up a polytunnel for you.
Yeah.
I've got a big tarpaulin, so I've got a big tarpaulin which I can use. So I can use that, and I've got my mower store. Although it's not waterproof or watertight, it's got a roof on it, so it does keep most of the rain out.
Pate's
Yeah,
asking if someone did a video on a water pump. Which water pump, Jason? Which one are you talking about? Did someone do a water pump video or something?
I did a water pump on a walker, but not a video. I had it on Instagram.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah. You were saying this is what it takes to do a water pump, and you showed.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember. That's right.
I got
Is
I
it-
got my ass chewed because of you, Henry, last week.
Why?
Because you bought me that fantastic fuel extraction pump.
Yeah.
Oh, the electric one.
Someone was saying you shouldn't be using a fuel extraction pump to extract fuel because it may give off sparks.
Because of what?
It may give off sparks
What?
because of brushless motor.
No
Yeah, but
way.
it was
No.
made to pump it, isn't it? Or is
Yeah,
it made for oil?
Henry, you can't just say no way when the public speak and they are the experts. They know what they're doing every day.
Yeah, we want names in the private chat. We want names. Okay.
And they have
Yeah. I've had
We'll take care of these people. All right.
Mate,
I've had mine for years.
It wouldn't have mattered if I sucked it out with a straw. It still would have been wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you
see the comment the other day, Mick? Someone put, "Hey, Mick, about your safety sliders. Do you worry you're going to cut your feet with the mower?"
Yeah, I see that, and that's why I purposely work on rototillers with safety sliders as well. I don't care. It's what I wear. It's as simple as that. It's just
when I go over my mother's house to cut her grass, she scares the hell out of me because I sit there. I got a rear engine rider snapper, which I love. It's got a 28-inch deck on it, but it's a big deck. But anyway, she'll come walking out. The wet grass is wet. She'll walk toward me with sandals on, and then start to slip toward me. And if the blades are going, I'm like trying to shut everything off. I'm like, what are you doing? Scared. One day, luckily, she took it off. He actually slid, and her foot went underneath. And I was like, my God.
I grew up on a farm. I've worked on farms. I've worked in the river agency. I've worked on other farms. Mm-hmm. I've never ever had an accident. I sent you the other day, Luke. I've never had an accident. I've never had a broken bone in my body. Or nothing. It doesn't mean to say I know what I'm doing.
You just drinked it.
Yeah, do you know? It's what it is.
I know. Hey, if we were scared, we'd never do anything.
I've had a few mishaps. Nothing major. I've never broke a bone. Touch wood, I won't.
Boneyard, is that a lawn boy? What is that?
No, it is. I just picked this up the other day.
That is cool.
It's a good all.
Wow.
Good.
That is cool.
Looks like a Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm
all,
not sure.
all the safeties on it.
Yeah, all the safeties.
Wow.
What is that?
Lawson. There you go.
Lawson.
Yep. Yeah. The precursor to Tecumseh.
Is it all complete?
It's all complete, and it actually. Well, I haven't tried to start it yet. The guy I bought it off said it ran and he cut grass with it.
Wow. Oil bath air cleaner. That is cool.
Yeah, I got it over by you, Ken.
Whereabouts? What town?
Well, New Haven.
Oh, it's 15 miles up the road. Yep.
I went. My wife says I got to get off the marketplace on Facebook because every time we go see my daughter, I come home with something over there.
Is she up that way?
Yeah, she's at yeah.
Oh, she's going to school, right? Where's she going? Southern or something? Yeah.
No, I can't even think of the name now.
Quinnipiac?
No, God. Wait a minute.
Barnyard.
It's in West Haven.
UNH, where I went.
UNH, yes.
Yeah, that's where I went. Yep, my alma mater. Yep.
And last time I went over there, I picked up this for the shop, street light. I mean,
next time you're up that way, let me know. We'll stop for a beer or something.
Yeah, I like that. I like the traffic lights.
Yeah, and actually, the guy that did it, he made it all work. So it's green right now, and then it will change to yellow and change to red, or I can get them all flashing. Nice. Pretty neat.
You see, Boneyard, when my wife says silly comments like "you need to start Facebook," I just choose to ignore that.
And me too. We still went and got it.
That's cool, isn't it? That's really, that's really, really retro. That's really funky.
And the guy did a good job restoring it too. I didn't do nothing to it. I just hung it up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Me and Laura discuss things about whether I can have it, and then I decide I'm right and I can get it.
Oh, you got the bunch of rights, right? The right riders.
It was Walker,
or is it Walker? Okay.
Yeah, that's a Walker. Yep. That's the one I put the water pump on.
Yep.
I'm waiting.
I love clamshell baggers. Oh.
I'm waiting for that chute right there to come in. It's all broke.
What is it? Fiberglass?
It's like a plastic.
Yeah.
It looks like
you see where it's all
tore up. It looks like some kind of portable urinal.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
I tell you though, they turn on a dime though. They really do.
They do. They do really nice cuts. They work well, but what a pain in the neck to work on. Not
Oh, yeah.
user friendly.
It's
I mean,
just
I
nice
don't
to be able to dump the back when you're done with the ground.
Yeah, the back dumps up.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I like the one that Klaus had, the front cutter
Mm.
that he was working on last week.
What was the engine? Was it a Cowie or Kohler? What was it?
It's a Kohler.
Is it Kohler? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put the camera down for 1 minute. I'm gonna open up the.
What was the problem with the pump though, Boneyard? Was it just a bad pump or leaking or what?
It was leaking and the bushing was all shot.
Okay.
Oh, I can't get the top open because I got the deck off. But, yeah, it's very tight in there.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're lucky, Jason.
Stay tuned for a tour of the new shop.
Oh yeah.
Boneyard,
Oh, I like it. Yeah, sounds
Boneyard,
cool.
from what you had to what you got now, mate, I am envious. That is
Oh, yeah.
proper.
Boneyard,
I mean,
is there anything left of your father's, or are you done with all that?
As far as what the shop, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
The shop is pretty much almost falling in on itself. It was an old house trailer,
Yeah.
and he added on to it, and it's just getting really old. So I got all the stuff I want out of it. There is still a lot of stuff down there, like a lot of old blades, a lot of old belts.
Ooh, I gotta take a run.
But he had them hanging on the wall since I was a little kid, and they're still there. So,
Wow.
but there might be some lawn boy blades up there.
Ooh.
A lot of edger blades for little edges. And
Lawn Boy though, Lawn Boy sells. I'll tell you.
yeah, they do. Let me switch this back around.
That's
the
my
merchandise,
favorite.
love it.
That's my favorite toy at work. What I use.
There you
What
go.
brand is that?
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just you mean the right that's made in the U.S. right or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right standard, but it has got the seat on that, so you can sit on it as well.
Oh, was it just
nice.
rolled up?
Yeah, the
That's
seat just pushes forward to store it.
Oh, okay.
Can you
wide is
stand
that?
on it?
48? How wide?
About 3 foot. So what's about?
Oh.
Something
So
about
that's
32.
to get through. What do you guys have? Like fences, right? To get through, like
Yeah, it'll get. I
yards.
think it's 36, so it'll just get through a 3 foot gate, just.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I got that
Here,
cheap a couple of years ago,
around here, it's 48s, 72s, 60s. You know, the big stuff.
and it goes in the van nice and easy as well. So yeah.
Nice.
Hey Ken, do you have any locks over there? You work on any locks?
Locks were originally made here. You know.
Yeah, I know. That's
And
what I had.
there's a guy, Henry. Was it you? Who went on there? Oh no, Dennis. My friend Dennis, DK Trackers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
He met a guy who literally is probably, I don't know, maybe 10 miles from here, who restores locks, because locks were made in, I think it was Greenwich, which is just
it was,
the road. And we see tons of locks around here because a lot of golf courses, you know. So you always say, but I tell you, they're so damn heavy. You know, the cast iron, 3, 4, 7 reels. I mean, all that stuff. They're beautiful.
One thing,
but it's just, to me, you know, you see this huge lock weighs 1,000 pounds with a 3.5 horsepower Briggs going there.
Exactly.
It's like a cuckoo clock. It's just sitting there going. Dick, 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 dick.
yeah, the one I got is in 1969. It's got the big cast iron engine on it. But that's what my father worked on a lot. I got a lot of parts for locks there. Yeah, a lot. And I have one now that I got for myself. But they do a nice cut, man. If you get those things shopping right. And the one thing nice about the weights and the rollers, they will roll as you mow. So if you have any moles or anything, it flattens it down nice as you mow. So I got all the backlapping machines and everything. I did a video on backlapping, you know, the hand reels.
Oh, did you? Hey, look at that. Oh, what do you got?
That's my 48 Kubota.
Ooh. Now, what, you got a big property, or that's where you work?
No, they're mine for work. I bought them for work because they're big gardens we do. So, well, I used to do a lot. I don't do so many now, but I've got them and they're paid for, so I'll just hang on to them for the time being.
So you're like Lord Stewart. You take care of the manor, right?
Well, lots of little manners, I'd say.
There you go.
But that one's diesel. That one's diesel, being Kubota, so it's dirt cheap to run. That one.
Yeah, you don't see many of those diesel garden tractors here. You really don't.
No.
I'm starting to see more zero turns diesel lately because of fuel costs.
Yeah. What are they? What in Yanmars? Are they Yanmars?
Yeah, I mean Yanmar and what is it? Yanmar makes them for Cub Cadet too. But Kubota, you see a lot of Kubota 3-cylinders around here too. And a lot of stuff. Yeah. So
they're good engines.
Oh yeah. But diesel, like you said, a gallon of diesel lasts you hours. It'll just sit in fuel, you know.
I think I read before I bought that people could fill up in the morning, and it would be dawn, and they could still be mowing before it gets dark, or
Thanks,
just when it
mowers
gets
and
dark,
blowers.
and it won't run out. So,
all right. Well, yeah. If I don't talk to you during the week, check out my premiere tomorrow, and then I'll see you Saturday at noon. Then. Like I said, don't impinge on mixed stream unless you want to come in the house and be on mixed stream. That's cool too. Either way, but
everybody bring a bag of potato chips next week for mixed stream.
Just a bag. No chips, just a bag.
You'll all be dumped in the face, and every single one of you.
What are they called? Crisps.
Crisps. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to take off, go get some dinner. Haven't eaten yet. So, thanks for letting me up, Ken, and we'll talk to you soon. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, next time you're going to go to New Haven, ring me up. We'll grab a beer or something.
I will.
Ring
I will.
him up,
Definitely.
Ring him up, and you can take Ken out for dinner.
I need big pockets for that.
That's all right. That's right.
All right, guys, take it easy.
See you later, Boneyard.
Take care.
No, in fact, his brother goes to my alma mater. That's where I went to school.
I got a lovely parcel for the post today. As I was telling Luke today, beautiful big box, big box.
From who?
All the way from Hawaii.
Hawaii, yeah. I couldn't believe where it come from.
A subscriber, Nick, or just someone out of the blue?
Well, he's actually sent 2 parcels in a week. He sent Riley Boys and Kinder eggs.
Okay.
Some stickers and some bits and pieces.
Would we know who he was by his name or not?
He's written his name down. I'm not really familiar.
You don't have to show him it.
Is he on your lives? Does he show up in the chat? Huh. I remember a few times someone saying something about Hawaii, but I don't remember.
He sent me 2 big bags of coffee. Now, over in America, you don't really have instant coffee, do you? You have coffee blend.
No, we have coffee.
Also, did he send you Kona coffee? Kona? Kona?
Yeah.
That's where we went. Ironically, hold on a second. I'll show you a picture. When my daughter had Make-A-Wish, for the cancer, they sent us to Kona. That's where we actually went. And hold on. Here's pictures of when we went to Kona. When we were landing, we got our leis, and then they had flowers, and we actually were on the island of Kona, which is all volcano. It's all volcanic ash. The whole island is black like ash from the volcanoes, and it's very good for growing coffee.
Isn't that Dog the Bounty Hunter country out there, isn't it?
I don't know, but I don't know if he's on Kona though. But like I said, Kona basically it's just ash. I mean, it's volcanic ash all over the place, but the soil is perfect for coffee. So that's what they're known for.
So is that instant coffee then?
No. Kona coffee is very expensive, man. Very expensive.
Yeah, what we want. Yeah, but is it instant?
How do you make it?
No. What did he send you? Did he send you like a percolator type or a drip coffee, or what did he send you?
He doesn't know.
No, usually to get the grounds, you either need a percolator or you use a drip maker. What are you guys doing? Do you have a press or something, or how do you guys make coffee over there?
Just hot water and stir it. That's it, done.
That's instant, yeah.
I mean, here
Laura does it different. She actually. Do you want to tell them, Laura, how they do it?
Laura, tell us.
The ground court. How do you do it then?
What do you guys do? A press?
They can't hear.
Laura, tell us.
Go on.
They probably got a drip.
Tell them how you do it.
Like,
I don't know how you do your special coffee.
Don't you remember Joe DiMaggio, Mr. Coffee? Jumping Joe DiMaggio. Come on.
We need Laura. It's as simple as that. Laura, we need you.
Come on.
He was the
Laura.
face of Mr. Coffee for years.
Laura,
But now
Laura.
everyone's got the Keurig.
He's
Everybody
coming.
knows Keurig.
don't worry about doing your hair. Don't worry about any of that old business. Luke doesn't care.
Luke doesn't care about
Wait a
what?
second.
Put a
Instant
dressing
coffee.
gown on.
Instant coffee it should be illegal.
I can't see you.
It's just powder and water. Laura.
Come on,
Instant
explain how
coffee
you do
has
your
to
coffee,
be
because
fine.
I'm like Mick, chuck it in the cup in hot water.
Yeah, it's me.
It's filtered coffee, so it's ground up, and I put it in the machine, and the water drips through it into the
Yeah,
pot in the
drip,
bottom.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
So is
drip
that-
coffee.
is that
Over
one of
here
them-
in the
is that-
States.
Is that one of them big glass bowl things you got to have?
Where is it?
Yeah, it is a big glass bowl thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Glass,
I
yeah.
can't be doing.
Yeah, so like a Mr. Coffee.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
have to do it. I would do it, and then bring it in a cup and go, there you go. You
That's
know.
what she does for me.
So how are you going to bring it down to me? It'd be cold time it's down here.
No, that's true. I could send it to you, and you just stick it in the microwave.
There you
So
go.
can I-
Jumping
so-
Joe DiMaggio, New York
So
Yankee.
can I put it in one of them press things instead?
You could.
No.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
But normally with the press, though, usually it's ground a lot finer, like an espresso grind.
It
Yeah.
is quite fine. It is quite fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
But
the
it will
filter
say on the
coffee is
bag
quite
what the
fine.
grind is. If it's a drip grind or an espresso grind, it should say on the bag.
I just got mine from Amazon.
I wouldn't just put water and stir it.
Whoa,
You gotta.
whoa. Amazon. That gives me an idea.
Uh-oh.
Mick,
You're
if
gonna
you
put the
send,
coffee
send,
maker
us
on your wish list?
send us a photo of the information on the back, and then Laura will tell you what to do with it.
Yeah.
Right, because what I could do, I've got this thing called an Amazon
Go ahead.
wish list.
There you go.
Oh, really?
So what? Henry, shush. So what I could do, I could put a coffee machine on that, and then have a coffee machine in the shed. That would be cool.
Do you have a coffee machine at home at all?
Kettle.
Just kettle.
That's
Yeah.
not a coffee machine.
Uh-oh. I'm way
No,
behind
it
on
is.
this.
No, it is. You put hot water in it. I put water in it. Boil it. pour
No,
it into
you
a
don't put
pot.
boiling water on coffee.
I do. You're not
No,
supposed
no,
to.
you burn your coffee.
What's a cafetiere? What the hell is that? What's
What is that, Laura?
A
I don't know
cafetiere?
what a cafetiere is.
What is that? A coffee hat? A tiara? Yeah.
It's a hat.
That's some sort of machine.
Personally, Perk coffee is the best coffee. Mixed
Oh yeah,
It's
percolated.
fabulous.
Oh yeah. My mother still has the percolator her and my dad used. Aluminum. It's actually aluminum with the glass bulb on top, and you can only put in about 4 tablespoons. It only makes 2 like half cups of coffee, and that they would drink that every single night after dinner. We had an electric stove, with the electric burners on it,
Yeah.
and they put that little aluminum pot on there, and you see blip, 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 and it would pop through the glass bulb, and you knew once it popped through with a dark color that it was done. But it only made literally 8 ounces, so they each had about 4 ounces of coffee. But every single night, we called it coffee and, because you always had coffee with something. So coffee and something.
So it's sounding like I've got to get an Amazon wish list going and get a coffee machine on there to put in the shed. That's what it sounds like.
How much is yours?
I tell you though,
You
man,
might as
I would
well
love
put
to
on a
send
real
you a
cheap one,
percolator
100
and
quid.
have you try it out, because there's nothing like percolated coffee. Nothing like it.
Well, the advantage to percolated coffee, I've got to agree, is that once you've made it, you've got a whole jug of coffee there, and you can have 4 or 5 cups in about an hour, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just tastes better percolated. I don't know why. It just tastes
That's
better.
not a good thing, though.
It's
The
a bit
only thing
stronger.
with a percolator. You can overcook it and burn it. My father, once in a while, you overcook it. You got to watch,
I
because then it
work
gets
on
all
the
bitter.
railway, Laura, but the railway is built on coffee. We have about 15 litres a night each.
Keep you going.
Where
Yeah,
am I?
exactly
Hold on.
that.
And a lot of toilet breaks. A lot of
Mick,
toilet
here, I'll
breaks.
show you a percolator. I'll show you an old-fashioned percolator. That's all I cook is Perk coffee.
Hey, Stella,
Right here.
hello, fella.
Mick, your stomach
out,
must
dog.
Instant coffee though. Instant,
This is a percolator. This is your percolator.
Percolator.
Basket. There's your basket.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me.
There's your glass dome.
There you go.
This goes through the top. It's all
Yeah, it's all
glass.
Corningware. Yep.
What do you do that?
Corral.
Corning. Yeah.
And then
so
this
you
goes
put that in
into
the pot. Now, where's the lid with
Yep.
the glass bulb on the lid?
That's too much faffing about.
Right there.
There you go. See, there's the lid.
Right
See that bulb on top? You see the coffee perk up through the center tube. It goes up. And
Right there's what it looks like.
There you go. There's a percolator.
And
Perfect.
what do you do with that? You put it on a hob.
You put
You
that
put
on
on a stove.
And just with the water in it, goes through the bottom, up through the tube, through the grounds, and then keeps going up, down, up, down, up, down until you get
That's a
percolated.
lot of faffing about. I'm just going to go to Starbucks.
I mean, the fun of percolating is watching the damn thing. You know what I mean?
No, there's no fun in that. I just go to
absolutely.
Starbucks. I'll go
And
to
it
Starbucks.
smells delicious. The whole house will smell like coffee.
Oh, don't mention
The nice thing
Starbucks.
about
That
this-
cost me by a lot of money. Starbucks and Costa does. Laura and
This is
Alicia are
solid
obsessed with
glass.
Starbucks.
Oh yeah.
This is glass with the bottom is aluminum.
Yeah, you're up that way with Corning and Corningware and all that stuff. Yep.
This
Oh, yeah.
this is a Pyrex. This is over
The
40
Pyrex,
years
yeah.
old.
Oh, that good stuff, Pyrex. What?
So,
yeah.
Briggs, do you muck about every time you want a cup of coffee?
Yes.
Really? You got way too much time on your hands.
Oh, percolating is unbelievable.
Mick, this makes this is one of the big ones. This ain't one of the little ones. This right here.
Yeah, that'll
It's
make
a
like
6 cupper.
cups. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm down with it. I hear you. I do hear you, but I ain't got the time for that stuff.
Yeah, Tim.
It takes about 10 minutes.
What is that?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
see, okay,
Once
so-
you add coffee from this, you'd never touch your nasty Starbucks again.
It's not that, honey. What it is, right? Picture the scene. I get in from work about 4:30 in the morning, right? Everybody else is asleep in the house. I've got to now turn all the lights on in the kitchen, muck about with that thing, put it on the hob, wait for it to boil up. It's going to take 10 minutes while I just flip the kettle, pour it in, job done, 2 minutes done.
I still want to know what the heck is this cafetiere? What is that?
As a cafeteria is where you go and buy coffee.
I'd have thought you'd have known what that was. Though. She's gonna
Come
check.
on, Ken. You know what a cafeteria is?
No. I'm going to do a Google because that's probably some kind of English thing that we don't know about.
A cafeteria is like a restaurant. It's where you go and buy coffee.
It sounds French. It sounds French.
Cafetiere.
Like French press.
Because it's saying cafetiere looks like this, like a cast coffee maker.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to wait till next week. I'll put it on my live stream. Laura, you have to get your backside up there and tell me what I need to do.
Oh, wait a minute. Cafetiere is a French press coffee pot.
That's that one, isn't it?
Yeah, French press.
So that one, all you do is you pour coffee.
You said French, didn't you?
Is that the one where you pour hot water in, and then you put your coffee in, and then you put your press
Yeah,
down?
that's the thing where you got to press it afterwards. Yeah,
I do, mate. Yeah, I do. I'll do that.
Okay.
I've got one of them 10-ton bearing presses to do that. You know, I use that.
There you go.
Bit of metal plate. 10-ton.
It's just like you guys probably get your milk in cardboard boxes or plastic jugs.
No,
we still have
don't.
glass.
No, we don't. We go out in the field, we suckle it off a teat ourselves and bring it home in mouthfuls.
I've got a cow in the
I
garden.
still have glass. I still have glass milk.
You get glass if you get it delivered here.
Yeah.
Do they still
I go to
deliver
the store and buy glass.
Do they deliver?
Huh?
Yeah, they do, but it's getting a little bit less and less now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it pasteurized or is it fresh?
Whatever. Fresh.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying
well,
non-pasteurized fresh, or
Are
Are you allowed to sell that?
They do different types. So
Yeah.
whatever you want.
no? Because I didn't know if it was illegal to sell non-pasteurized.
No, it's all
I think
okay.
it
I
is.
It is, but I think it is all pasteurized. I think it is.
Yeah.
I won't
You
buy
can
milk
get
unless
whole
it's
milk,
glass jug.
semi-skimmed or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, only if you were in a farm and right after they milked the cows
Hmm.
and put it in the bucket and you scooped it out of there and drank it. That's the only time you'd have it pasteurized. Then you have to put it in a big vat and they cools it and they put in chemicals and all that and it mixes it. It's a big ordeal to get milk into a bottle.
Right.
But you
Still
get
a-
Don't
and
think you won't
everything.
like that coffee. I love coffee, but
No, but Kona is very strong, rich coffee.
I don't mind that. He also bought me a big bag of vanilla one as well, whatever that is. It's vanilla coffee as well, which I like that sort of stuff as well. But
They say the best place in the world, though, they say for the best coffee is Kona, though, because of the soil, the lava soil. Yeah.
Do you have sugar in yours, Mick?
Sweetener.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Laura has the flavoured sweeteners in hers.
I can't
Like
have
you
sugar
get
in mine.
Starbucks.
She is so posh.
Hey, William's here. Hello, William.
I don't like the taste of coffee.
Laura, you are a little bit lardy-dardy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You know, okay. You got to have flavoured sweetener. You got to have your raw fish with your meal deal. You know what I mean? You are a bit posh, Laura.
What is this here that Jason's saying? Camp coffee. What was that?
I've got a bottle of that in the cupboard.
What is it?
Hang on.
She's gonna get it.
Do you have to mix it like an extract? Do you mix it with water or?
I don't know. I usually have instant, or if there's any left in the thing, I'll have it. But I don't get involved. I'll take it or leave it. Really, coffee. I just have the instant stuff. I'm quite happy with that.
But I tell you though, there's nothing like a good cup of coffee after a good meal, though. There really isn't.
Chicory and coffee essence with added sugar.
Coffee essence, yeah.
But do you have to mix that with anything? Is it like an extract or what is it?
Haven't a clue. I bought it for a recipe and never used it.
What does it say on there, Luke? Does it say you got to mix it with something?
Let's see. What does it say?
Oh, you read out if you're easy.
Yeah. What is that?
A must-have versatile ingredient in every kitchen, perfect for baking and great for coffee-based drinks. Simply add 2 to 3 teaspoons to warm milk.
Okay, like an extract then. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, maybe
That
I'll
is
try it.
nasty.
Sort of like Bosco.
That sounds nasty.
So
I want a
if you-
coffee now.
so if you
I
don't
know,
use
me
it
too.
all, Laura, why don't you make me a nice big coffee cake and I'll tell everyone how that tastes.
I still don't know how the other one tasted yet.
It was brilliant. It didn't. To be fair, it didn't last long. It didn't last long. Everyone took a slice. It was like, oh, isn't it pretty? It's a shame to cut it up. I went down the shed, come back, they cut it up. my head was.
Can't wait to get the knife in.
Oh yeah, Nana, definitely. She was in there with a bread knife.
Okay.
Earth is
French
cat
fry.
poop coffee.
Yeah, what is that? Ever had cat poop coffee?
Ever had what?
What?
In the comments.
Ray McCarty.
Hey, William.
I haven't gotten there yet. Cat poo?
Yeah.
I've heard of bat guana coffee, where they take the bat guana.
No, there's a coffee that cats actually eat. They digest it and they go out in fields and dig it up and
What?
resell it, wash it. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I've heard of that, but I didn't know it was cats though.
What country is that in?
oh,
Hey, USA.
their wife uses it in a cake. Chocolate cake always tastes better with coffee in it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that, Laura.
My mum makes a good coffee and walnut cake. She does.
No,
I don't know if it's the what.
one.
I don't know if it's the cats. They go out in the fields, the coffee fields. They eat the coffee. They don't, and they don't grind it. They just like swallow it whole. They shit the coffee out, then they go find the cat shit, then rinse the beans off, and then
I'm looking-
sell it.
For Mick's wish list, there's an Amazon ad for cat poop coffee.
So do they actually farm the cats to go out in herds to shit everywhere?
I don't know. All I know is that's what they call it. Cats actually eat the coffee beans. They shit them out. Then they rinse off the shit and clean them up, and then.
Actually, there's one here from Indonesia where it's monkey shit. They actually,
there you go. Let's do that.
the monkeys do it. Then there's another one here for cats. I didn't realize what is it, like an enzyme in their. Here's one for cats where the cat poops.
I've just had
in
a
the
bag of
coffee.
Maltesers.
Holy crap. Let me see.
Weird.
Isn't there something on Ace Ventura that mentions bat poop?
Guano.
Yeah, no, guana. Yeah, bat guana. That's popular in different drinks. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
It's also popular in soup, and that's where the coronavirus
Yeah,
first comes
you
from.
actually, the nest, they actually have guana nests, like the nests for the soup. I've seen that. Yeah.
Jason Summers goes, I bet it tastes perfect.
I'd rather have a poor chow mein.
If I knew it was cat poop, my stomach would not be settled.
Yeah, me either.
Are you saying you'd rather eat my liver pizza? You'd rather eat my liver
I like
breakfast
liver.
pizza?
I don't know, but I'd rather have liver with bacon and onions on a hard roll.
Yeah, me too. So anyway, this fella, he got me 2 big bags of coffee. He got Mrs. P 2 big boxes of chocolates. I got some air filters. I got some fuel line. I got 2 bricks carburetors. He gave me a load of stuff.
Thomas. He hurt himself with a chainsaw chain the other day.
Who did?
Who is Thomas?
Thomas, the one who was up here before that with the flamethrower.
Oh yeah. Oh, so he's had to go back to
talks all
ER.
yeah. Yeah. All right, Thomas. We'll see. He's lucky. His mother's a nurse, so that's good.
To be fair, chainsaw injury is not funny, is it? I've had
No,
two.
but not even running though. Just like bumping into it.
What?
Yeah, I mean they're like razor sharp. You know.
I slipped when sharpening one once and went across my fingers.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to wear gloves when you sharpen.
Yeah.
I took both my kneecaps down on size of chainsaws with both legs.
Yeah. Exactly. How did they figure that one out?
Yeah. All right. Oh, catching up with the chat. We got Thomas. Oh, here we go. I'm catching up now. Perfect. No, what was that? Catwoman? What was that? Who was the original one? Was it Lee Merriweather? No, Eartha Kitt. Wasn't it Eartha Kitt? Was the original Catwoman on Batman?
Eartha Kitt.
Yeah.
Eartha Kitt.
Cockney slang.
Yeah.
Same as cat.
I had an Eartha Kitt before I come out.
So did the cat.
You're a bad man.
She sang the Christmas song, didn't she? Santa Baby.
Santa Baby. Yeah, that was Eartha Kitt. Yep.
Yeah, William,
But she was the original. She was.
Yeah. In Batman.
In Batman,
the
yep.
series one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get me a coffee machine now.
Unless someone else gets you one.
They might do. I might put 3 on my wish list. See what happens.
Yeah, William just found out you.
If not,
it's an essential piece of a workshop.
Eartha Kitt, the original.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. P's got a suit like that.
Oh, what do you wear?
Hey, no,
What do you wear?
I'm Mateo.
Your Sunday best? Yeah. My cousin cat ate it. No, washed it out. Ooh.
I'm not seeing.
You have that cat poo coffee, but you don't tell your guests after they drink it. Then you tell them.
Yeah.
How was the coffee?
I'm not seeing my train.
Hey, guess who's here? Chicanic. Hello.
Hi, Bree.
Right.
Hello, Bree.
Hi, Bree.
There's a link if anyone wants to come up. Got a spot for one more. But anyway, like I said, tomorrow the Tractor from Hell video is coming out, and you're gonna like it because
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, Ken's an idiot and all the stupid stuff and smart stuff, but you know what? We all do it. We've made mistakes. We swear that we'll never fix something again when it goes wrong, and then we go back to it. So,
But most edit it out.
oh, I was ready to set it on fire. I really was. You ever get like that, Mick, where you just want to torch the thing?
Yeah, I was working on a machine the other week. I changed a crankshaft in it because the crankshaft was too small. So I put a longer crankshaft in. I put a new camshaft in. I put a new seal on. I checked for end play. Put a new pan on. Got it all back.
That's
together.
one you told me about. Yeah.
Yeah, put it all back together. Put it on the deck. Pulled it over. No compression. Not a beam. What's going on here? So I'm sitting there putting it like my life's dependent on it. I put a compression tester kit on it, and nothing. Zero.
Forgot to put the rings in.
No, I didn't put a flywheel
on. This tractor today, I'm cranking. Boom! And a big flame shoots out of the carburetor. I'm like, I mean, it was one of those days, you know.
It happens. It happens, mate. Oh. It happens. Get it all the time. Yeah, but that's what makes the job interesting, right?
I'm better now. I used to throw the strimmers and that because they got that bad.
Well, did you see the latest video that Lawnmower Detective had? You see the timing gear? It's all metal, but
it's spinning around. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's spinning around. Yeah. I never seen that on a one. Plastic, yeah, but not metal.
Yeah. Did you see today the post I did on Instagram where the lady calls me up and says, "Can you fix my chainsaw? It doesn't do anything. It won't pull, you know?" And she goes, "Can you fix it today?" I go, "No." And she goes, "Well, I'm going away tonight." Yeah. So I look back at my text messages. This lady literally texted me a year and a half ago. I had like 20 texts to her telling her what might be wrong with the mower and blower and trimmer and blah, 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 blah. After all that, no business. She never brought the stuff to me. Okay. Yeah. So then I don't know why it was still on my phone. It comes up Sue with Mower. And I'm like, her name is Susan. And I'm like, Sue with Mower. I go, what the hell does she want? So, can you fix it tonight? I'm like, no. She goes, but I'm leaving tonight on vacation. I'm like, what are you going on vacation to cut trees? What are you doing? You know? So, and then my wife, when I get home, my wife's telling me someone during the day today, gray-haired woman's knocking on my door. My son's sleeping. And said, I'm not answering. I don't know who the hell it is. Could be Jehovah's Witness, you know? So my kid's not answering. It was probably the idiot lady with the chainsaw wondering if I was home and I could look at it. You know?
I've had a customer now for the third time he's done it to me. He's a commercial guy, and he bought in a Hater 56 that he said was overfilled with oil. It won't run above idle, and I serviced it 2 months ago. Right now, when I serviced it 2 months ago on a bank holiday weekend, he said I need it back by Monday, and I went okay. I'll get all the parts in, and I worked the bank holiday weekend on a Sunday. And it's a glorious day.
I bet you I could answer the rest of this story because it happened to me too.
He didn't turn up until the following Thursday, right? So anyway, I
charged him storage, right? You charged him storage.
I charged him £25 storage.
There you go. There you go.
So anyway, this week he brings the same mower back with the issues I just said. He said I need it back by Monday. So okay, no problem. I'll have a look at it. So I put everything else to one side, got onto this. And all it was the governing spring was missing. It had been tipped up on its side. Air filter was full of oil, so a new air filter gone in. Got it up and running, and it was ready by Sunday morning. Finished. I texted you, all done, mate. And he put, yeah, cool, thanks. And he rang me today at 7:30 tonight saying, can I pick my mower up tonight? I said, no, mate, can't do that. Okay, tomorrow morning. No, sorry, mate, working nights. Won't be ready till tomorrow night. But I need it. You needed it Monday morning, bruv. So don't go telling me. He said, we can just put it outside, I'll pick it up. I said, no, I'm not home. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Tosser. Can't
Price
stand people.
just went up.
Wind me out. It's the third time he's done it to me now. Third time. And do it no more. Winds me out. Oh, it's not fair. Yeah, that bloke with that trimmer, Luke, with that HS81T.
Oh, yeah. Did he turn up?
Yeah, he said, Mick, I'm in no rush. As and when you do it, mate, just I've not had it running in 2 years. Another week's not gonna matter. As and when. Got it done inside 4 days. He texts me. I said, no, it's right. I'll be over in 20 minutes. Picks it up, Bob. Paid the money and gone.
Hey, Tom.
Lovely.
Hey, Kim.
How you doing?
How's it going, fellas?
Oh, yeah.
Some people just I can't abide. I had a bloke the other month, right? He says, want to come and buy a mower? Okay. He said, I can't come now. I'm playing golf. Okay. When do you want to come? Well, I could come just beforehand. Okay, fine. So do that. 5:30. He turns up. I get the mower out he wants. Fire it all up. Show him to you. Love it. I'll have it. Can I pick up tomorrow morning? Okay. He said, well, I've got a golf clubs in the car. Blah. Okay, fine. So I get up in the morning, 8:30. He texted me at 10:30. I'll be around tonight. So no, I can't do tonight. I've got my live stream to do tonight. I'm busy. He rocked up at 5:45. So I answered the door. I said, yes, mate. He said, I'll come for the mower. I said, yeah, tomorrow. I'm busy.
So 15 minutes before your live stream.
Yeah. That's what I sent him off. I said, tomorrow, mate, I'm busy. Well, I can take it now. I said, no, you can't. I'm busy. Sorry. Shut the door.
Well, I've decided if people want lawn mowers, if they want to buy one, I'm not doing it on Sundays no more.
Yeah, me too.
I've had people come. There was this. I told you about that. You were repairing a vac the other week, weren't you, Ken? And I said I had one similar. You were repairing a vac.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I had one for sale like that, and someone was interested in it. He come and he brought a bag of leaves with him.
Okay. I actually had a guy bring sticks and twigs to check out a chipper just to make sure it chipped.
Well, he wanted to know how much it mulched it up to, so he bought his bag of dead laurel. And he poured it out, and I
hope it works.
Laura,
it's a mess.
Laura was dealing with him because I usually send her out because they go quicker then. They usually look, try it, and go. Mm-hmm. And I looked, and they picked it up brilliantly. Didn't leave nothing. It picked it up. Then
I was impressed.
Then I saw him look in the bag, and he said, "Yeah, shredded them all, lovely." So then I thought, please don't try and start it again. Because I can see it isn't going to start because he took the bag off and there's like a safety switch.
Yep.
And he hadn't put it on. Then he started pulling it. So I had to go and tell Laura. I'd pretend I was on the phone.
I told him that he was out.
Yeah, which didn't go well. And I said, I'm on the phone. You've got to put the bag on to start it. And he'd bought a mower off me before, and he said he was happy with it. Then he started saying it hadn't been serviced, which the oil was clean, but I don't think I changed the plug. I was happy just to sell it as it was, and it started fine and everything. And he said, "Oh, I don't know." And then he went off and never come back. He didn't want it.
Put the price up now.
But
it worked so good.
I'm gonna throw myself in the basement for a second because we got another person that I do want to get up, and I know you guys will want to talk to him too. So I'm gonna throw myself down. Give me 1 second.
I'll be off in a few minutes anyway.
It's all right. No worries. Hold on.
I've decided that I'm doing mower sales on a Sunday now, but I'm not doing no walk-in repairs. I'm not doing that.
No.
I'll tell you,
How you doing, Kate?
if my plans go through and I go full time next year, there's going to be no more Sundays for me.
No, I'm gonna just repair my own stuff in the shed now on the Sundays, but I'm not having people here, not revving, because this vac did rev quite high, and I've got neighbours quite close, and I don't think it's good.
It'll be a shop day. Yeah.
Well, I do always put on my cards, Tom, by appointment only. I can't have people just rocking up. You know, I can't plan that because I see it in professional shops where they've got a telephone on the go. And I went down to my local dealer last year, and within the half hour I was there, he answered the phone about 15 times. I can't be doing just people just walking in and just wanting to mooch about the garden and look at mowers. So they pick a mower and go. You know what I mean?
Do you ever have anything that has come round and you get a feeling they want to hang around and keep coming to see you and just waste away time?
I've got this one fella. His name is Mark, and I think he watches the channel. He drove all the way down from I don't know where, 2 hours with a Hater 48 side drive, right? And it was in good nick. It did everything it should do. He said it just doesn't stripe very well. And I said, well, maybe it's not so much of a mower. It's you. You need to learn how to cut properly with a roller mower.
Yeah.
So anyway, he had me sharpen the blade, which the blade was good anyway. Then he said, put a new plug in it. He said, maybe the pull cord needs to. So that doesn't affect how it cuts.
No.
And he was there for like an hour. Mrs. P was like, this is getting embarrassing, Mick.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I watch all your videos. Oh, you're great, you are. I ended up doing a full service on a machine that didn't need it at all. He just wanted me just to look at his mower, I suppose. Weirdo.
Yeah. But my dad, all through his working life, he sort of got these people that didn't work and they wanted somewhere to sit round and hang around.
Oh,
and to be honest,
no, I have. Yeah, no, I've got one.
I got a lot of customers. Yeah.
One of my cousins, he's actually due to come in. He's got an old Echo trimmer. Yeah, he'll come down. His name's Mark. He'll come down, and he'll quite happy sit on a stool and let me repair his machine right in front of him. He'll sit there for an hour. So now I lock the back gate up so no one can come in. I answer the door in like a pair of shorts and like a t-shirt. Just had a bath, mate. Yeah, what's up? I'll give it here. I'll put it in the shop. I'll see you tomorrow. You know what I mean? Otherwise, if he gets in that shop, game over. I've had it.
Yeah, I've never had that. But my dad had that big style with. He had a garage, and he had people doing it there, and he landed up losing the garage really because he wasn't getting enough work done.
Yeah.
And then he worked from home. And he had loads there. They used to always come. I'd have just had to tell them to go because I couldn't put up with that.
Yeah,
I want to get on. You can't get on, can you?
No. Oh, Mick's got a trap door in his shed. Must be he buries the bodies underneath the shed.
It's not that. I used to have a bit of an open policy. Anyone who I've worked on their machines before, I say, yeah, come on in. I'm down the workshop. So they just come in, you know. But now I know which ones are talkers and which ones ain't. So if a talker's coming round, I lock the gate up so they can't come in. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Right.
Drop it off.
I think my biggest horror story was last June. I had a young man. It was about 8:30, almost 9 o'clock at night. He brought me a push mower and a blower. And when he arrived, he still had his company uniform on, and he was absolutely stumbling drunk.
Yeah.
And
really.
I took his stuff and just tried to get rid of him. I thought maybe I should say something. He actually fell against my car on the way to his car. I seen a big imprint of his body. Well, I called him the next day to let him know what it was going to cost. And his wife said he was in ICU, had a bad accident that night. And that made me feel, weird. And it was 2 months later, he called me and asked me I still had his stuff. Have I repaired it yet? I said, yeah, it's been in storage. I heard you had an accident. They said, well, what do I owe you for storage? I said, no, just come pay your bill. I've still got your stuff. Everything is fine. He had his head shaven and he had a scar all the way across. I will do no more late night drop offs and pickups.
Well, I'm changing my garden next year, Tom. I'm going to put a big patio in this summer coming. And what I'm going to do is I've got one gate which goes into my backyard, and then I've got access there for another gate to go in right in my backyard itself. So I'm going to have two back gates effectively.
So you separate it, sort of thing.
Yeah, so it'd be a drop-off collection zone. So most people nowadays pay by PayPal, by bank transfer anyway, which is easy. So it'd be pay your bill, bill's paid, come pick it up. It'd be in a drop-off department. I can continue working. I've got cameras so I can watch them. One mower in, one mower out, and just not see no one. But that works for me.
You got to have rules and stick to them, haven't you? And then you'll be all right.
I need to learn from you guys a little better about how to take out PayPal and what are those other Zelle, other personal pay apps.
Yeah,
I need to learn a little bit more about that.
Well, you get some up here, don't you? You can do that with your own little card thing, can't you?
Yeah. The only thing I would say is I have had one instant, and they were travellers, and he sent me a bank transfer, and he showed me the phone and said, "Yeah, you have sent X amount of pounds."
That's a good way.
And I actually got a message to say it had been sent, and nothing had been sent. So you need to watch it. I only do PayPal and bank transfer. That's it. And I just click on the old computer. Yeah, it's gone into your PayPal. Transfer it into my bank. Yeah, come and get your machine. So much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
most
they
people
do
got PayPal, haven't they?
The only downside to it is when you have a bill of £106.70 or £97.60. You don't get that extra tenner on top because I haven't got no change. That's the only problem.
I've never had a customer that had any problem at all will pay with pay me in cash, and it's always been great,
Well, I had a customer come in. I did a job for him. It come to about 95 quid, and he said, "Oh, I haven't got a fiver." I said, "Well, neither have I." And he said, "Well, should I just keep a fiver?" I said, "How about you give me an extra fiver?" He said, "Well, no." I said, "Well, go to Cash Point, go and get the extra fiver, and come back." It's as simple as that. And he looked at me like I had three heads. It's only
Scotty.
I've had over half my customers ask me about cash apps, but nobody's ever had a problem with paying me cash, which is fine because everybody automatically understands that I'm working out of my home garage, and they are just ecstatic that I'm available. I guess on the west side of Atlanta, lawnmower shops are scarce, and
I like cash, but the only downside to it, I'm a bit like you, Tom. Get them in, get them out, get them done, and deal in cash. That's lovely, but the downside to it is you end up with like a couple of grand in your wallet and you have to go down the bank to go and pay it in. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I like PayPal. Go straight into the account, forget about it, it's done.
And I've got a lot of cash in there. I'm not making any interest off of it, and I'm scared to go, deposit all of it because it's not a good thing when you walk into the bank with a lot of cash you can't account for. So
exactly.
And I went to my insurance agent Friday, and I got a umbrella policy to cover anybody in the yard for $1.5 million in case anybody gets hurt. Trip over something. Because I could be working on a chainsaw and somebody can come up and slap me on the back. Hey, can you fix this? And I'll just turn and just take him in half or something,
That's why I'm having a drop off. I thought about it during COVID because I was still trading during COVID.
Yeah.
And the idea was they spray the machine off outside in the driveway. They drop it off. I don't see them. It comes in, I spray it off again, clean it up, do the machine, spray it off again, give it back, and it works quite well. It's quite efficient, So they just come straight in. I see them on a camera, pay the money or put the money through. I've got this big parcel box.
That's nice.
Put the money in there, walk away, done.
This thing he's talking about down here, guys. Is this an English thing? This 2160? What is that?
I think I'm familiar with that. That's the Harmony type Honda mower.
Oh yeah. That is.
And I think those take like a 5.5 horse Honda, in that area.
What is it?
Yeah, you're right.
What is it?
It's a Honda aluminium deck.
Okay.
Magnesium, I think. Aluminum or magnesium, one
or the other.
But it's a Honda Harmony, the HR styles. Bruce is very familiar with those models. Some of them have that clutch on the bottom.
Yep,
The
I
blade
know.
clutch, yeah.
The
Yeah, I
engine is
had one, I
running,
think.
but the blade's not turning. And then you when the clutch engages, that's when the actual blade starts cutting the grass. It's kind of like it's a good safety feature too.
Mark, are they good decks? Because I need
Oh,
one
yeah.
of them. I need one of them decks. So if he got 3 of them, he picked up 3. Yeah. Yeah, in my email through my channel, I do need one of them. So if you wanted to sell one, I might be interested if it's a good one.
Hey guys, I got another live stream I'm gonna get on. Thanks for having me on your live stream, Ken. I'm gonna get down so somebody else can put up.
Yeah, no problem.
It's good to see you guys.
Tom, what's he got to buy?
Right.
Luke?
Right, Tom?
Pardon?
What's he got to buy?
I've got to buy.
No, he wants another deck, a Harmony deck.
One of them decks, the 2160 Honda decks.
Yeah.
I need a good one. They're actually similar to the HR 2160s. The older Honda 21 Pros type one back in the 80s. But I've got one that's all that. You ain't got one, have you?
Might have one, actually. I might have one. Look at Laura's face. Look at her face. Look, she's like, oh my God. I think I have, actually. I think I have got one.
She's getting tired.
Wait, Chicanic's talking about PayPal. It used to be 2,000. They just made it 600 now? It was 2,000 last year. Wow.
That's I heard that. Who's telling me that? My wife, Missy, or Johnny Best?
Yeah. No,
Well, they've
changed.
changed.
$2,000.
They've changed eBay now, which your money doesn't go through PayPal. It goes directly to your bank now. The people pay by PayPal, but then it gets held, and then you get it in your bank a couple of days later.
Days?
After the item ships. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't get it for months.
We've got it within the week, but if it's weekend, sometimes obviously the weekend, and then what you do, you get it, and all the fees been taken out, and then if you sell something for say 15 quid, say your fees are £5, they'll just pay the 10 straight into your bank. I don't really like it, but
wow,
that's how they. I think they're getting stricter with it all. Really,
I sold that Mower out in Germany, and once the person won it, I just emailed them and say, "Here's my email address. PayPal it straight in." So it did.
Yeah,
just as easy.
I used to like it. PayPal used to have a little card, so you could use the card it was like a debit card, really, and you could use that, but they stopped doing them.
Not as scary as we look.
As what? We lick.
No, you see what she's saying?
Oh.
Chicanic says she looks scary. She doesn't want to come up.
Probably a good thing. Can't look no worse than me at half past midnight or 10 to 1. Laura, you look tired, Laura.
So how's everybody doing? I didn't get a chance to say hello to everybody earlier.
Well, it's almost 1 a.m. for those guys.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. Mick's probably at work right now.
Yeah.
Well, use the term loosely.
Yeah, I've turned up for work.
There you go.
Oh, showed up for work.
7 hours, so I suppose
I've
just
rang up the engineer supervisor. He said, Mick, it's going to be late tonight, so get comfortable. That'll do me. That'll do me.
Oh, definitely come up. There you go. Now, see, now you're getting everyone all excited. There you go.
Oh, boy.
Do you do that often? Because my wife never does that.
Mrs. P does. P does it all the time. In fact, Mrs. P's in trouble because she come home the other day in right good spirits because she had a bargain. She bought 2 boxes of celebrations for £3, which is quite cheap in the UK, isn't it, Laura?
What celebration was that?
Little chocolates in a box.
Chocolates for Christmas. So she bought two tins of celebrations, and I went upstairs for a sleep about 4 o'clock. Got up at 8 o'clock, come downstairs. The celebrations are on the settee, and I said, "What are they doing there?" She's pulled her face as if it's a bit like a dog when it wees on the floor and it looks at you saying, "Yeah, that was me," you know. So I opened the box up. 3/4 of the tin are gone. She'd done it. She'd done the whole tin. Absolutely terrible.
That's all right, Bree. They have shower cams, all kinds of stuff. The technology is amazing.
I'm tired too, actually. I'm not even started work yet.
So is there actual work tonight, Mick? You waiting for a crew or what's the deal?
Well, we've got to wait for the possession to be set up for. Well, all the trains have stopped. I think there's a couple of late running service trains, but yeah, we've got to turn all the juice off and stop all the trains, and it's quite a big possession tonight. So I've just seen my.
Is this like last time where you look for the light when they turn the light on, so you know there's no power and all that stuff?
I'll get a phone call to say I've just seen my train go up onto. I'm working on a little tiny branch line tonight. I've just seen my train go up there, so it's due to go on signal. But block was at 12:30, so it should be 1 o'clock. But my train's just gone up, so we're about half hour, 40 minutes late.
Now, is this tamping and ballast, or what's tonight's job?
Tamping tonight, yeah, tamping. 42 chain to do, just over half mile.
Now, are you running it or your crew?
I'm running tonight.
Oh, okay. Now you have to wear your mask and all that stuff, or no? In a tunnel, or
no, open air tonight. I'm literally 3 minutes from the door, but there's no access point where I'm working. If there was, I'd be about 34 seconds from the door.
Wow.
Lash.
When you hear trains go by at your house?
No, I don't hear none of that. No. But funnily enough, I was supposed to work in a place called Edenbridge Town, but I complained to my colleague who does the work orders, and he put me down at Edenbridge Town. I said, "You're joking, man? The train's in Bognor. I live in Bognor. Why have you put me down at Edenbridge Town?" And Edenbridge Town is about an hour and 40 minutes away. So he's gone down there for the week, and I'm in Bognor. Lovely. So, but I've got to be up tomorrow at 9:30. Mrs. P's going to have her hair coloured, so I've got to go and take her to get her hair done because her car's in the workshop being fixed with a ball joint gone. So.
My wife gets her hair done by a lady who's like 70 years old, I think. So I'm expecting her to come home any day with blue hair.
Hey, we're not that bad, Ken. We're not that bad.
I get my hair done by myself.
70 still, you got all your.
No, but I'm saying her clients are all 80s, 90s with the blue hair. So I'm expecting my wife to come home with blue hair one day. I don't know.
Take care, Lawnmower Detective.
Who does your hair, Luke?
My mom.
Mother Nature.
My mum, about once a year.
Oh, yeah, see that.
She used
to get the hedge cutter out.
She used to trim poodles. So
really?
Yeah.
Nice dollars.
I would never have guessed that.
Bye, Solace.
You see it in about 2 months' time, around Christmas time. If I haven't had it cut, that'll be.
Mate, I've seen it. As I say, I don't know how you can get in a cab of your van sometimes.
It's not too bad. It's short for me at the moment, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is a little bit short. Yeah, not quite as short as mine.
No.
Yeah, him and Tim Palmer, same thing. Their
Tim
hair
was like
gets
that last about.
Oh yeah,
months.
Tim grows a good.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him like that. So
yeah, Tim's got a thick rug. Yeah.
If you go back a few streams, Luke, you'll probably see his hair like this.
I'll have a look.
When you see the one with Tim and his twin brother, where they had the big.
Yeah.
I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Is the weather good there, Mick? Is it dry?
Yeah, it's dry, 12 degrees. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right, mate.
We're supposed to have rain this week up here, but it was all right this afternoon.
We're supposed to get rain coming about midnight. We had a couple of showers. That was about it. We had a heavier rain. Well, this morning. I think you copped it this afternoon, didn't you?
No, we got it this morning.
Later, Bree.
We had it this morning. Yeah, it's pissing
Bye,
down
Bree.
Quite nice today.
But then in the afternoon, we did get a bit of work done. That's the problem is I'm flexible. I can go when I want, but I have to get it done within the week. So we can have easier days if we want.
Well, and so you should. If you, I know at the moment you're not really enjoying your job. So if you need to make it so you do enjoy it. It shouldn't be a chore, should it? Work shouldn't be.
No. Well, if I do what I'm going to do, I'll keep the best jobs, and that'll be a lot better. And try and pack them into less time so I have more time to do other stuff.
Ooh, the silence is deafening.
Everybody's gone a bit quiet, yeah.
I was going to say, Laura, go get the curtains, put them up.
They want them back.
We
They
missed the
want them
spots.
curtains
We want
back.
the spots.
They'll be back.
Yeah, we want those spots back.
Yeah, they got to come back. So is that mower you've done? Is that gone back yet? The mower you've done, Ken? Or
No, he just asked me how much, so I gotta tally it up. Probably about $300 US.
Yeah.
for the hat, we'll add another 25% on.
Oh, I'm telling you. No, he's a good friend.
Is he? That's all
he
right.
works with me. But I just, like I said, it one thing after the other. And I literally said, okay, I'm done. And then boom. Then I did something else. Okay, I'm done. Boom, something else. 4 times. Till finally I just said, that's it. Yeah, and the stupidest things, but it happens to all of us. And
yeah, I hate when you put something back together, you think, oh, I forgot that bit, and I've got to take that bit all off again.
Oh yeah, after you've tightened the last screw, and then you see there's a wire in your hand, you're like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Always.
It's like the whole Howling bit off a Quantum, a Briggs Quantum. When you've took all up all them little three little bolts in, and that little bolt at the side, and you think, I've got to take all that back off because I've missed something out.
Yeah, didn't hook up the governor or something. Like
yeah,
that, man.
Yeah,
or
Mick,
you put the carb together,
the,
the plastic carb and the little barrel in the center you forgot or something.
Yeah.
So you put it on the engine, then you look and the barrel's sitting on the parts tray, and you're like, oh crap. You know.
And I'm not very tidy when I'm wearing. I like put it on the sometimes I'm outside and I put it on the ground. I think where have I kicked that bolt to, and all things like that.
Yeah. I have about 50 of those magnetic trays. And when I lay it out, whatever I take apart first, I put it in the tray, then the second part in the tray. And then I work backwards to put it back together again,
But you know what's funny? I lose the damn trays. They're sticking somewhere, but I don't know where the hell they are. They're sticking in metal,
I got them all on.
I don't even know where they are.
I usually put them on my oil tank or something metal or on the steel door going into my basement from the garage. I just stick them on the door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I'll be walking around like I look up, there it is. It's sticking to a nail or something. It's like, oh, there's one. Because usually you go to Harbor Freight here, they give them away. So I have like 72 of them, but try and find one when you need one, nowhere to be found.
Or you grab the tray and the magnet stays.
Yeah, I've done that before. I've had to JB weld the magnets back on.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the scooter engine apart at the moment, and I want to get it back together. I'm getting concerned because the bits are in different tubs, and I want to get everything back on it so it's all together again. Because you know what it's like when you have things apart from a long time, bits go missing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I have a tractor. My neighbor's got one. It's a Simplicity, a nice big one too, and it's got a V-twin Kohler, and the safety module went out on it. Okay, so it won't start. Now the safety module is $196.
Is that a circuit board bit?
It's a potted module. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's about. So actually, hold on. I got it right here. Hold on. I actually have it right in here. Little module right here. You're gonna die when you see it. It's tiny. This little module. Oh, hold on. Blow up. This module here. Okay, you got this connector and this module, which is only about 2 inches, not even. Okay, $196. But without this module, none of the safeties work in conjunction with it, so you can't start the engine. Okay, it's all safety related.
Can't you bypass them?
Who's making a noise?
I think Mick's driving. Yep.
Anyway,
can you bypass them?
Well, here's the thing. If to bypass it, I'm going to have to add extra wires. I want to make it so that you can't start it unless you're sitting down, and you can't start it unless the hydro's in neutral. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And the neutral switch is just a lever, has to hit a switch, so that's easy. But I have to make a jumper going from the seat switch to the lever switch, and then from there get it so it'll make the ground so that the starter solenoid will work. It'll defeat this, but it'll still be safe. Where the problem I have is if the engine's running and the deck's running, though, you want to make it so that if he gets off the seat, the deck shuts off or something like that.
Yeah.
And without this, that will be a little hard to do, because it's an electric PTO. So it's all interconnected with this. But he doesn't mow with it. It's just a plow tractor.
Oh,
so I don't have to worry about it. So the only thing I want to worry about is not starting it while you're off the seat or not starting it while it's in gear in hydro. So that'll
he can take the deck off. He can take the deck off.
The deck he just uses it to plow snow. He has a 0 turn to do his grass, so he never uses
so
it.
that's safe then. Without
So, but like I said, he's been waiting for this tractor from hell to be out of my driveway. I said to him about a month ago, I go, as soon as this orange tractor is out of my driveway, I'll work on yours. And every week he drives by, like giving me the finger, like, hey, what's the orange tractor still doing in your driveway? So finally today he saw me driving it, cutting the grass, and he gave me the thumbs up. Like, hey, it's ready to go. It's literally been in my driveway for a month. And he's like, I told him, I said, it's nothing personal, John. I said, but until I fix this piece of garbage, I can't work on yours,
Yeah.
But he's a neighbor. I'm not charging him anything, So anyway, is Mick back on? Let me take him off and mute.
He's driving.
Well, we're going to have to be off. We're going to get to bed.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming up and staying up late, guys, so.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys ever look up Luke and Laura online like I told you to, General Hospital? You got to look it up.
No.
Luke and Laura, just type in Luke and Laura General Hospital. It was the biggest thing here around 1980. I was a senior in high school. Every kid in high school would watch General. It was soap opera. And every kid in high school would watch it because that's the way we got to meet girls. Because if the girls knew you what, they'd say, oh, did you watch General Hospital last night? And it was all about Luke and Laura. That's for a year. It was all about Luke and Laura. So check it out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I will. All right.
I appreciate you guys coming up. But get those curtains. Get the curtains.
And I'll look forward to your video tomorrow.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Today now. It's today.
It is today. Yeah. Okay.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, for us it is.
All right. We'll see you guys
later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See you later, Mick.
I think I'm going to end it, guys. It's almost 2 hours. So, but anyway, I gotta watch some football. Football's on. Cajun, I'm going to take off, brother. So, Mick, I'm going to take off, my friend. I don't know if anyone.
They're all not listening. They're going to be surprised.
I'll go into stack then, yeah? Well, hang on then.
Everybody's working. Henry, say good night. I'm going to say good night.
Good night. Take care.
Thanks for showing up. Hopefully everything's okay with your father. I know you didn't get a phone call, so hopefully.
Yeah, I did get a phone call. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. It's early. All right. Everyone in the chat, thanks for everyone for showing up. I will put the premiere out tomorrow. Check out me screwing up. You'll enjoy it. Comment, whatever you got to do. And we'll see you later, guys. Cajun, take care, brother. If you can hear me. Mick, have a good night. Be safe, Mick. We'll talk to you later, guys. Be safe.
Yeah.
Let me edit this thing. Boom.